Hello everyone, Cap here, and welcome back to some more Mechabellum. We have a new update today, and it's a big one, quite literally, because there is a new unit, the War Factory. And this unit is a super giant, and it is the biggest unit in the game, I'm pretty sure. But so far I haven't played just yet. I just woke up and I just opened these patch notes. And let's have a look, and we will get into the game right after. So, update time, yeah, it's out right now. New unit is the War Factory, a super giant mobile factory, good at manufacturing units and using overwhelming firepower to strike enemies. Okay, so it does manufacture units and also attack. Seems good. Leaderboard, there are some leaderboard changes, and I like this because I know there are a ton of people who are not active anymore, especially to keep their MMR. So if a player has fewer than 3 auto match games within 10 days, his ranking on the MMR leaderboard will be hidden. Same goes for predictions. So I know the top MMR players on the leaderboard, they haven't played in probably 2 months or so. I think it was easier in the very beginning to gain MMR. Something was different, I don't know. So there were some players with like 2800 MMR or something, and the only reason they still have that is because they just didn't play anymore, on that account at least. So they probably made another account to keep playing. But yeah, so now the MMR leaderboard will be more accurate, because there will be no more inactive players with inflated MMR. From the active players I've seen, the really strong active players, I think the top MMR now will be around 2500, maybe 2600 even. That is the very, very top. And the regular, really strong players are about 2300, maybe 2200 even, I would say, is where everything is landing right now. One bug fix an issue where the ignition effect was not visible on some units. I'm not sure what the ignition effect is, to be honest, so I have no idea what this is. Maybe one of you can tell me. Known issues. Due to the large size of the War Factory, its movement speed will drop significantly when blocked by buildings. We expect to fix this within 1 to 2 weeks. Okay, so there's already not a bug, but the War Factory, I'm assuming if you put it behind your own tower, that it will then get blocked and just not move basically, or be so slow that it will arrive in battle way too late. At the same time, I'm not sure if this might actually be good for the War Factory, because it also produces units, so you can keep it in the bag for longer to just spam units, I guess. We will see how this works, if this is good or bad for the War Factory if it gets blocked. And finally, delay. The launch of the in-game store was delayed until the end of September in order to allow sufficient testing of store-related features. So this is a little sad because it was already delayed last month, so it was delayed yet again. 2 delays in a row. I personally don't really care much about skins. So the store will be about cosmetics, so I'm assuming skins for the units or maybe for the maps or something. I personally don't care that much, however, I know that a lot of people do, and also this will incentivize a lot of people to play, because they said that they might convert, so the CP, the combat points that you have, the other number next to MMR, the CP will be converted seasonally, so there will be seasons, and at the end of the season they will be converted into credit store points. And then you can use those points to buy skins in the credit store. So this will, the credit store with the skins, and I know a lot of people actually do care about skins, this will incentivize them to play more, to gain more CP, more combat points, and that in turn will make the game more active, and that I do care about. So if the game is more active, more players are playing, it's just really healthy for the game, and I really like that. So this is a little sad, and I hope they really get it done next month though. I really want this game to stay active and people to keep having fun and keep playing. So yeah, but we will find out. Let's get into the game and actually see what this unit looks like and what it does. Alright, here in the unit modification screen already this layout changed a little bit because there was a new unit added. Let's see. War Factory. Huge. What a beast. So it is, what is this? For 8? It is 8 times 8. And so the pure size of this thing. And other giants are 4 times 4. So it's, yeah. Instead of 4 times 4, it's 8 times 8. It is 4 times the size of other giants. It will cost 800. The upkeep is 200 per round. So that means if you have this unit, you will earn 200 less a round. So this is quite the huge investment. And I'm assuming that means this one is super powerful because you earn 200 less a round. That's quite big actually. So yeah, let's see how this is. It has 160,000 HP. That's a lot for a level 1 unit. Also compared to the Fortress, which is currently the highest HP level 1 unit, which only has 53,000. So it's more than 3 times the health. Very hard to take down. Okay, so already I'm thinking we will maybe see more steel balls again and also more melting points just to get this thing down because it has so much HP. Or maybe also more overlords with ground cannon maybe. That's also a lot of DPS. But let's see. Speed is 6. So it's slow, that's expected. I expected it to maybe be even slower. So this is normal slow. This is like Fang speed. Let's check out the tags here. So it has the range tag, the armor tag, and this is new. Phoenix production. Produces 1 Phoenix to join the battle every 10 seconds. Interesting. Okay, you can actually decide what it produces. So it doesn't have production from the start. You need to actually tag something for it to produce. And it will either produce phoenixes, then there's also steel ball production every 5 seconds, which is super fast. Or sledgehammer every 4 seconds, which is even faster. Interesting. It also has the missile interceptor tag, launcher overload, and photon coating. Uh-oh. I mean, yeah, photon coating only really makes sense if you play aggressively. So I don't really like seeing this. I don't want aggressive strategies to be even more incentivized. Because it's so slow, it doesn't make sense to have photon coating if you play standard in the back. Only if you go aggressive at the front line and push in, this makes sense. So, okay. Alright, interesting. Let's go real quick and see how it actually behaves. Let's go to the testing grounds real quick to figure out what it actually does. So, it is War Factory. Boom. It is big. Let's put another giant next to it just for fun. Fortress. Oops. Yep. Look at this. That is big. Okay, let's first do the giant the War Factory without any text. Let's have it go up against 1 pack of steel bolts. I'm interested to see what happens. Okay. And of course that's also 800 damage. because it costs 800, so it's a ton of damage if it survives. And it has so much HP that it probably will survive. Okay, and it has 2 cannons and they shoot kind of quickly and they one-shot level 1 steel bolts. So that's, yeah, 6k damage and they have 4.5k HP. Alright. Let's test level 2 steel bolts so they don't get one-shot. Let's put these further in front so it's quicker. Also the range, by the way. Range is quite big, to be honest. I did not expect this to have long range like this. So not getting one shot anymore, but still, because of the range... Yeah, because of the range, it starts shooting so early that the steel bolts barely can get close. So far, I'm a little concerned already that this might be too strong, but we will see. I mean, this was just a 300 credit unit, a level 2 steel ball, versus an 800 unit credit unit that also takes 200 a turn. So basically 1000. Okay, but it can't shoot air, right? It's ground only. Okay. So maybe more overlords after all. Let's have Melting Point face off against the War Factory. And let's see if the Melting Point can actually do the job. That's an interesting matchup. That is probably going to happen. Okay, Melting Point has a little bit longer range. The damage though gets almost 3-shot. Okay, it's super close. War Factory, quite the range and quite the attack speed with the 2 cannons. Interesting. So it's still enough to win 1v1 against the Melting Point. Let's do some and test the splash, which is 4.5 meters. Let's see how quickly it can take out some crawlers. So what if it gets swarmed? How susceptible is it to that? They don't have enough damage, but just to see how long it takes the War Factory to take down the crawlers here. It's still pretty quick. Especially because the 2 cannons stagger their attacks. They don't shoot the same target. So this is made... this has smart targeting in a sense. They don't shoot at the same time and waste their shots on the same unit. Alright, interesting. For the final thing, let's actually give this some sort of production. Let's make it steel bolts. And let's actually do both. So steel bolts and phoenixes. And I spent like 800, 1600, so let's put 1600 on this side as well. Alright, something like this. This is actually the same amount of cost, kind of. So let's see how this goes. I'm assuming this should win now. Kind of convincingly, but let's see. You never know. Well, it actually produces units pretty quickly, so... Also, this side, the War Factory does not have good spam clear right now. So the crawlers are actually really, really good. And yeah, crawlers are distracting and then the melting points just lock on. Okay. Interesting though. Interesting. Also, it explodes quite big. Quite the big animation there. Alright. This was the first look at the War Factory. I will play some matches today and probably upload another video either today or tomorrow morning with the new factory, War Factory, in play. But yeah, this was the first look. Thank you guys for watching and I will see you on the next video. Take care. Bye.